Welcome to CyberCEO, wherein we talk about how our cyberbackers helped our cyber CEOs take their businesses to the next level. CyberCEO is powered by Cyberbacker, the world's leading provider of admin support services from anywhere in the world to anyone in the world. Please visit our website www.cyberbacker.com for more details. All right, another awesome day here at Cyberbacker. My name is 𝗙𝗯🐬. We're back with another episode of CyberCEO, and of course, we have a very special guest on the show right now. Limor, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking.
Yes, we are very excited to get this interview with you. So let's get the show on the road. To let you know, we have a lot of listeners who are also business owners just like you. So I need your help here. Can you introduce yourself to our audience, starting off with maybe what is your role in the business?
Sure. So my name is Limor Zamir. I'm the owner of Homes by Limor, which is a real estate firm. Helping clients all over Los Angeles, from the Valley all the way to the West Side, pretty much invest, sell, buy homes, etc.
So how long have you been in the business, by the way?
This has been full-time licensed a little bit over 7 years, but I've been doing this for over 20 some years.
Gosh,
So
20 some years.
Out and yes.
Now, a lot of experience right there. So also, I know for a fact that you have a cyberbacker partnered with you in the business, correct?
That is very true. Yes. I'm excited.
Now, how long have you been working with your cyberbacker?
So I started with Rose actually back in October, so only a few months. And I kind of gave it a try to start, part-time, and said, well, if it's going to work out, then I'll go ahead and change it to full-time. And February is our first month of full-time. So I'm really excited about that.
Wow, something to be excited about, of course. So a few months now working with Rose. Before you partnered with Cyberbacker, did you ever have experience working with other remote team members?
Not on that level. I mean, a lot of people approached me for a transaction coordinator and a VA, virtual assistant, and I always thought, not sure about that, right? Once I just feel like the training that is given to our cyberbackers and the level of commitment, she is part of my team. I consider her part of my team. And, it's about trust. It's about, she feels every time there is a success story, she feels as excited about it and as happy about it as I am, which is wonderful.
Of course, part of the team, part of the family. Now,
Yes.
So can we safely say that so far, you being partnered with Rose has been a very successful partnership then?
Yes, I would say that. Initially, we, they're always like with new things. It's the time difference and cultural differences, and sometimes it would be. They're always like little challenges, or that's what I meant. But she understood, a different way. But that's the beauty of the partnership, that you are very upfront and you communicate well and you do your best. And if it's something that is not, she's not familiar with, I do a little video and, I share with her. So it's been wonderful. And I love how my cyberbacker, communication tools, where her supervisor would, send me a recap, how I get the end of the day, I get like updates, because sometimes, especially in real estate, we're, crazy running around and doing business. So really the support that we have at home is the most important. So a lot of times I'm like, I'm not even sure what she did today, but it's not quite. I know what she did. It's just like, it's really nice to get the end of the day, which she ends her shift at 3 p.m., to get an update of everything she accomplished.
Of course, since this is a two-way relationship, it's a partnership between you and your cyberbacker, right? So you really have to invest both of your times in working and building on the partnership. Now, Limor, I want to know more about her typical days working with you, Rose's days. So what are the things that she does for you on a daily basis that help you save time and help you grow the business?
Definitely anything that has to do with preparing, proposals. A lot of times it's like offers slash corrections or social media. She is the queen of social media. A lot of times it's posts, not just that it's time consuming, it's, I just feel like sometimes maybe it's not, my forte. So my forte is actually to increase the business and build the business, but I'm very much aware of the power of social media. So a lot of times it would be campaigns, like she put me on YouTube. To be honest, I have to say this is a funny thing because it's part of the partnership. She will encourage me and kind of push me to outside of my comfort zone. Like videos, I'm not very comfortable with videos. And she's like, no, Limor, this was great. Can you change this? Could you do that? And I'm like, I'm not an actress. I'm just a salesperson. I'm just real estate agent. But she does that, and it brings a lot of my personality out. So I'm very grateful to that.
I can already feel that there's not just this business relationship between you and Rose. There's also this type of a friendship between the both of you. Am I right?
Absolutely. I mean, I trust her. We communicate. A lot of times she would need a day here or a day there, to be with her family or something, not feeling well after getting the vaccine, things like that is just, I'm super supportive, and I'm like, take all the time that you need and we'll reconnect when you're available and things like that. So I care very much for her. Yes.
All right. That is awesome news for us, of course. Now, her growth is not going to stop. I know you and I can both agree on that. So I want to know more what you have installed for her in the future. What are the new things that you're planning to have her do in the business for the future?
Definitely, like I said, she's been developing the whole social media area. I want her to step in, and that's where I push outside of her comfort zone into responding more to customer service and arranging showings for my listings and doing things like that, which eventually she'll be able to do. And again, I mean, this is, today is February 11th. We still have a long way to go. The year just started. I don't have that many listings, but I just won a really great house in 𝗙𝗲𝗶𝗹. So I'm going to have a lot more listings for her to work on. So definitely growth is there for her as well.
Of course. That's the most exciting part. Her growth and your business's growth as well.
Yeah.
Now, I have one last question for you, Limor. As I mentioned earlier, we have a lot of listeners who are also business owners. So what piece of advice would you be able to give them when they're hiring their very own cyberbacker?
Definitely, it's more than just your right hand. It's more than just an assistant. Really make sure they're engaged and they understand their role in the business, and make them feel appreciated. And, if there's going to be an error, and sometimes there are going to be some errors, make sure to correct them and move forward, and make sure you communicate very well. So I think really the best advice I can give, it's the more you put in, the more you get out. Does it make sense?
Yes.
Like, invest in your cyberbacker, the more you're going to get more for your business, and vice versa. It's kind of a mutual relationship where the more she can grow and do well, the more my business and myself will do very well.
I agree with you there. Again, this is a two-way street, a partnership between your business and Cyberbacker, of course. Now, I forgot to tell you that Rose is listening to us right now. Would you want to give her a quick shout out on the show, or any message you'd like to give out?
No way. Yeah, she's amazing. And I'm very grateful for my Rose. She's just, the way I described it to some people, because it is, it's a huge investment, especially when I don't have a big team yet. And I'm kind of like, oh, how am I going to pay the bills? How am I going to, it's a little stressful for a small business owner. But I feel like the way I described it to Rose is just right, because I described to my colleagues and I said, yes, you might not get like immediate results because you're anticipating like, okay, let's have her take care of everything. It doesn't work that way. But I said, the seeds that I plant now are going to bloom into this beautiful field of flowers, thanks to my Rose, because I feel like the connection with her name, Rosemary. Yes. So it's like all connected to really plant the seeds to our, growth and success.
Yes, and as they say, you reap what you sow, right?
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, I'm very happy that I really literally handpicked her. because out of everyone I interviewed, and I don't think a lot of business owners understand the process with Cyberbacker, that would makes it even more successful. It's not just the training and preparation and amazing customer service. It's really, you get to ask the questions and respond and see how they respond on the spot, and who do you have chemistry with. It's almost like, I don't know, speed dating for business.
Yes, I agree with you there. Again, the match is very important. The fit is
Yes.
very, very important between you
Yes.
and your Cyberbacker. So, Limor, thank you very much for you being on the show today. We very excited. Of course, we hope that we could do this again in the next few months.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for listening to our daily dose of Cyber CEO. Stay tuned to know more about how Cyberbacker creates a difference in this digital time and age. You can visit our website www.cyberbacker.com and follow our social media pages on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Spotify.